Welcome to the Funko Illuminati. Here I am today with LBD, just back from his Uncharted tour. Love the shirt. I'm getting an Uncharted vibe from you right now.
You know what? Uncharted is actually one of my favorite games, though. I used to wear the Secret Parvis Magna, the ring that he had.
Yeah.
I used to wear that, but Kiddo lost it.
Well, we'll go on an expedition later and find it. I want
Not
to
as
take a
serious.
look.
It'll
Sorry,
show
go
up
ahead.
eventually.
I want to go through the live stream here. I want to say thank you, Laura, for being the first here, followed by Umpty, I Don't Exist, Vince, Umpty, Tats, uh, LBD is whatever it stands for. Well, I heard it stands for Little Black Dress. In fact, I found an article at work today about some actress I'd never heard of, how she wore a risque little black dress. Hello, Clarissa. Thank you for coming. Um, I was gonna send it to you, but I was like, you know what? I got too much on my plate right now. Labor Day was fun. So I hope everyone had an amazing Labor Day and actually was able to get out and have some fun and enjoy the last long weekend. Before, I guess for you guys it will be Columbus Day, and for me it will be Thanksgiving.
Well, technically now it's Indigenous Day. Apparently,
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
they'll still call it Columbus Day, but like now on the calendar, it actually says Indigenous Day.
did you ever watch King of the Hill when they asked John Redcorn? He's like, do you ever celebrate Thanksgiving?" And he's sitting in the back of the car. And he's like, "We did once," and it gets awkwardly quiet in the car. Every time
Hmm.
somebody asks me now, it's like, "So does your mother's side of the family celebrate Thanksgiving?" "We did once."
It's funny.
uh, what are you looking at, sir?
Oh, because I have my old earbuds,
Okay.
and I literally just like ended up finding them while I was picking up today, and
Hello, Christina.
I'm trying to clean them up a little
Mm,
bit, because I took off the earpieces. I had the earpieces for so long that
mm.
I wouldn't give those to anybody that way. So I can easily clean these off and give it to someone.
Hydrogen peroxide will do it with a Q-tip.
Yeah, that's usually how I do it. But the rubber ones, the rubber
Mhm.
pieces.
Yep.
After a certain point, there's no coming back because they're white.
Yeah. Yeah. They're. I
Yeah.
I know it sounds really weird, but anything that I know that's going to get constant use, I try. I don't buy a white version of it. I will find the darkest color,
Hmm.
black ideally, but blue followed, maybe red afterwards, because
Well, the options when I got these were like the first ones that like when they released,
mhm.
and then you had like two choices, and the other one was like this weird yellow and black,
Huh.
but it was mostly yellow.
So, guys, I first of all want to say thank you yesterday. So I'm gonna show this on here, and I'm gonna see if we can do it again because I'm sure there's a few people here that didn't get to do it. But
Yeah.
so yesterday was this woman's birthday, my mother, and my mom happens to be very anal retentive when her phone rings and she's alone. She will, you know, run to it too. Hello, Lisa Noble. Thank you for coming out. She will do everything to look to see what it is, whether it's a message or otherwise. So I had this ingenious little idea to originally use her Instagram to get her attention and have people direct people to her Instagram to say hello, yada, 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 happy birthday. Well, she had it set to private. So for fun, I did this post. This post, just to give you guys context, got 72 hearts, likes. So that means 74 times that thing went off. And the only caveat we asked was, and it was actually LBD that came up with this, after you like it, give it 1 or 2 minutes and then write a comment so it would go off again.
Hmm. Oh,
So,
and then for good measure, now that there's more comments,
yeah.
you can literally go in and like each one of her
Oh,
comments.
I did that last night. I
I know,
waited
but
until
you can get everybody else to do it now.
oh, well, that's where we're going to have some fun here. So, my mother commented and said thank you to everybody who took the time to write in the
There you go.
comments. Thank you. After that was done, I went in afterwards and liked everything.
So it's
So,
time to do the same.
let's see. Copy link. So I'm gonna get rid of this for now, and let's have some fun. Uh, Oops, I'm actually in the wrong account. I'm in my personal account. Just a second, people. I'm gonna post it here. So yeah, feel free to go to this link and like it, relike everything. If you haven't liked the original comment, feel free to like the original comment. Say a happy birthday, and I'm sure, and depending on how well this goes tonight, I'll probably hear it again. Thank you, Christina. I appreciate that. Wow, that was quick. Literally, we're a couple seconds behind each other. uh, so how is your Monday? You go and do anything fun, exciting?
Basically, I've started getting rid of furniture and cleaning up certain areas, and I've actually taken down my wall of Spider-Man and symbiotes.
Hmm.
Um, just figuring because I'm debating on buying the Deltovs stuff,
Hmm.
and doing my statues that way. I think it'll give me more space,
Hmm.
and then I can whatever pops I decide to keep out of those lines that I don't have a statue for them, I can put on top of those. So
So
I'm
you're
just
saying it'll give you more room for activities?
funny.
Yeah, I'm looking at. I want to see when the next toy fair is, and I'm going to see if I can get in on that. And um, not the Vince that's in the chat right now, but another Vince, and see if we can split on a table and go in and get that done. And because I want to try to unlord, I want to try to unlord 400 pops, 7 scores, and 7 year ago. Off all fathers, that
Jesus.
fourth upon this great nation. Um, yeah,
You
I
know, speaking of
pardon,
getting rid of stuff, I've actually thought about maybe getting rid of my
kid.
venomized, no, venomized Magneto NYCC con sticker.
Well, that's a pretty penny, man.
I know I've thought of it because here's the thing: it looks cool and everything, but there's no association for me whatsoever, like at all, to the
Really,
character.
you've never felt. Well, let's look at the X-Men side of things. So you never felt like you, as a teenager, that you didn't belong and that you were a social outcast and people treated you differently and you had a special ability that made you different from the rest of humanity. You never felt that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. See, well, then you
Maybe,
have a connection. You have a connection.
maybe not the young part, but
What's your power? Um, I can't use the one side of my body. You know what?
in a way, it did grant me some kind of power. I've always been stronger than most people growing up.
That's true. True. I've I mean, I've seen you open jars with your thumb. That's just disturbing.
Have you?
No.
Oh,
If you could open, honestly, no word of a lie. If you like took a fresh jar of pickles and instead of like twisting the top, you just popped it like a pop bottle.
no.
I'd be even a pop bottle. I'd be disturbed. I'd be like, no, that's wrong. I mean, I've watched somebody take a walnut just without another walnut in their hand, just a raw like, and open it with a crushing it.
Mm.
Yeah, at which point you get extra respect points.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Facebook one. I can go do that too. I'll give it a few minutes.
Yeah.
So guys, what we're doing right now is we're going to like all her comments of saying thank you. And if you haven't already said happy birthday, go ahead and do that and like
Yes.
post as well. This time she won't be as distracted as yesterday. 'Cause she was still outside yesterday when her phone was going off.
He has enhanced feelings on the other side. It's Kashmir from the region of.
No, it's funny because I remember growing up after a certain like once I was able to stably walk again and be
Mhm,
get around on my own. Um, I've always had my friends used to always complain because I've always played rough, you
mhm.
know. So apparently I really never knew how to check my own strength, and that was always an issue for me growing up. So it came a point where I tried to not play as much physically because it just became a problem.
I don't know. I both times I've broken my wrist was because of roughhousing, which
No,
clearly has told me that maybe I shouldn't have been roughhousing.
Oddly enough, for as much damage as the accident did to me, I've never after that accident I've never broken a bone anywhere in my body.
You know, it's funny. This not going to show you obviously, but this finger here, I slept in the tub back in April and bent my hand all the way back. The
Oh,
ligament in this thumb, not thumb, this finger here, I can't close it all the way. It's just gotten to this point that I can do this now. And I don't know what that is, and I'm hoping it's not anything I should be worried about.
what happened?
Oh, nothing. I can hear something shifting behind me, but it's probably just something I stacked somewhere, so I'm not too worried about it.
Where's your phone?
Um, Pardon?
Where's your phone?
It's right here.
You sure it couldn't have been that like vibrating like crazy
No,
right
no,
now?
it sounds like paper rustling, but it could also be
Okay.
outside as well. So
Okay.
that's the problem. You see, when I have these on in the microphone, I can't
Hmm.
tell where the sound is coming from directionally in this room.
Wait, why do you have those on right now? I don't think we ever had issues, do we?
Yes, we did.
I don't know.
Because you spent all that money on your fancy chair and your fancy your fancy desk, but didn't bother buying a brand new fancy microphone.
It'll come up eventually.
Just gonna do a GoFundMe.
I
I'm
do
willing
gotta
to bet
sell
there's
some
enough
stuff
people.
today.
There's enough people in this community that would probably throw $2 in that by the end of a week we could easily get you $100 microphone.
You know me, man.
Seriously, seriously.
Well, dude, you know me. I try not to really do any handout stuff. You know.
It's not. It's not a handout at this point. This is more of a public service at this point. It's for people. It's not for you. You just benefit by getting a new microphone. We get to actually not have to hear the echo, 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 echo.
I had an ex who fell asleep on her hand and pinched a nerve. Oh, when her hand was
And it was
paralyzed.
paralyzed for 2 weeks. E. Well, I've torn the leg. This poor hand has had more. I've torn the ligament in my thumb twice, and that's why I joke with people. It's like they say breaking your break. No, well, breaking your legs is like a horrible thing to do.
Hmm.
It's like no, break one of your thumbs, and then see how your world changes. It changes drastically. Like
Oh,
when I
dude.
broke.
When
Yeah,
my mother couldn't use her arm right now from her torn rotator cuff, I was like,
yeah.
anytime she hurts like one side of her body, I'm like, you complain about stuff that I complain about, and I'm like, there you
No,
go.
no.
I don't even. I
I
feel
told
bad for
you.
her, but at the same time, I'm like, eh.
No, I told you what to do. When she was complaining that she couldn't use her arm, you take a
Mhm.
kitchen chair, you sit it down, and you go, huh, and exaggerate the side that's good, and go,
Mhm.
tell me about it. I'd like to know, please.
I do that. I don't grab the chair, but I do use the other part of it. It just,
Hey,
what I'm
quick.
saying? There's some things, man, that you can't really explain, but you think after like 26 years, it'll be kind of clear.
Yeah, it's like, well, here's an example. I don't know what the medical term is, and I never really committed to memory, but the short version is my eyes pull in a lot of light. Like I see things
Yeah.
really crystal clear in the daytime to such a point that I end up getting a headache if I'm out in the sun for more than 2 or 3 hours. Nighttime, it's great. I can see fine. And hey, Dead Zone, how's it going, buddy?
So
Um,
Daddy Zone.
and the one thing in the world you think I would remember to carry with me is my sunglasses.
Yeah. Also, congrats, quick, on winning that Darth Maul, OG Darth Maul.
Whatever. I won the what do you call it? The Chalice Collectible Mall.
Didn't you win more than that?
Yeah, I did. I won that along with 8 heart stacks.
There you go. That's
So
something.
which is great because hard stacks here in Canada, man.
That's what I'm saying. For you, technically, that's actually a win.
Yeah, you guys are like, you want hard stacks? Looks over at they look over at people this side of the border, look over at their walls. Like, I got like 20 of them. I'm good. I mean, hell, Dead Zone buys them by the crate.
Seriously. I need to buy next time they come out. I'm probably gonna end up buying a case because you know I keep running out, and then a lot of my stuff starts going up, and I'm like, okay, you need to move from here to something nicer.
I don't know, Dead Zone. I mean, this is I mean, what are your credentials? Do you have a
Why are you
channel?
calling him Dead Zone again? That's not Dead Zone.
Jesus Christ. No, you know why? I was calling him Quick Draw up until Dead Zone popped in, and now Dead Zone's name is stuck in my head. I was good. I was doing well.
That's hilarious, though.
Seriously.
Oh, so I can't wait to get these cleaned up because I know somebody who needs a pair of earbuds, and these are still
Andrew?
pretty good. Huh? No,
Andrew?
I recommended him a decent like $200 pair of earbuds that were on sale for like $80. He's
Uh,
got good. He's got good headphones, over ear headphones. What's up, Nadia?
Look.
You got the link for Quick Draw?
Yeah, I'm just doing that now.
Okay.
Sure it's not Dead Zone?
We're awesome twins. So here, I know that movie was popular, back in the day, but no.
What movie? Twins?
Yeah.
No, that movie was not popular back in the day. That's why it was on TBS 1,000 times.
That's what I meant.
Oh man. You know what sucks about getting older? Talking about movies at work and people are like, I've never seen that. Like I work with somebody right now who's never seen Goonies.
Never seen what?
Goonies.
I've seen Goonies. Don't freak out.
Well, I know you have.
Hmm.
You got angry when I offered you a Baby Ruth the first time I met you.
You offered me a what?
Baby Ruth. I mean, you asked me to do the truffle shuffle, so I mean. Actually, a few years ago, Funko Dad was getting married. He's like, "Yeah, we're looking for Funko toppers for our cake, and I can't find one." So I sent him the one of Sloth.
Oh man.
He's like, "You think you're funny?" I'm laughing. Well, Nadia, honestly, I'm probably looking to do something like that uh, in October when I go to the Fan Expo because what I want to do is I want to do a live stream, possibly the Friday night that I come. What do you call it? The Friday night that I'm going to be there. So I want to try to anybody who's actually going to go to the Fan Expo. Maybe we'll do a live stream from the hotel room, or I'll pull people in. Speaking of which, certain parties need to speak to certain other parties to see if they can go.
Yeah.
I'm talking about you, Golden. uh, uh,
So quick.
hey,
Can you hear me?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
So, welcome to the double chin talk.
That's why I grow my neck beard out, so you can't really see it that much.
It's okay. I was talking to LBD and Mitch about this, and I was like, that certain channels are doing like their own limited edition release designer toys, and I was like, screw this, I'm gonna do mine. I'm gonna call it the Fat Bastards of YouTube.
I want one of Cheap and Nerdy's little mini things.
Why don't you get it? I think they still have plenty left.
I know, I just don't have the money right now. We'll have
Well,
to do another trip to the vet with the dog.
Oh, damn.
That sucks, man.
So
But yeah, I like those ones. They're pretty funny.
hey, quick. So you're gonna go to the Fan Expo, buddy, in Toronto?
Probably not.
Oh, LBD forgot to pay his power bill again.
Uh-oh.
For the record, if anyone would like to help LBD with his electricity problems, the GoFundMe link is in.
You don't got the table lit up?
No, I don't have it on right now. I just turned it on now.
I just see him playing a bunch of Gloria Gaynor with that table. Turn the beat up. Oh, man.
Yeah, you can't really see it because of the light of the computer anyway.
Oh. Also, do you think it's wise to have the light off and your daughter coming into the room?
There's nothing. That whole section over there right now.
Yeah.
It's like there's one. The only thing that's gonna happen is she's gonna fall in if she hits that stool. Other than that, there's
He's
nothing
got
there.
them. He's got all the safety covers on every plug.
Oh. You know what's funny? The other day, I almost stepped on the because I had to unplug the what do you call it? I had to unplug the air conditioner so I could use the plug to vacuum, and then I ended up stepping on the air conditioner plug,
Ooh.
but I stepped on the side of it, and I was like, "Thank God," because I am.
You're
I
like,
would tell. I wouldn't tell
Well,
anybody. It would be like I'd have to wait months later and go. So
I pulled an LBD.
well, the crazy part is that's exactly what I stepped on, an AC
Yeah,
plug.
yeah, I remember you telling me. I was like,
That's
what?
that's what my cousin was using for his the battery charger that he had.
yeah,
So that's exactly what it was.
damn. So I want to know, quick, did you get the new Gambit from Hot Topic? Because I think that one is amazing. It is the best looking
Not
Gambit ever.
yet. I'll
Are you
eventually get it, but
Damn. Um,
They
actually,
probably have
I'm
another
speaking of
one.
which, I got to talk to my mom. I might be going to see that tomorrow, Shang-Chi.
oh yeah,
I'll
Hey,
probably go
Macho.
at the end of the week.
yeah. I haven't gotten that or the Hot Topic Grievous one.
Oh, I got one
Well,
behind me.
that's a
Uh,
different Mocho. I was like, huh?
yeah. Not the one we're used to, but hello, welcome. Well, to be honest with you, I'll give you the same deal that I have with LBD. I have one here. It's on the couch behind me. You got 24 hours to come and collect it in person. I'm afraid one of these days I say that, and it's just gonna be like,
to show up.
well, no, showing up like clothes ripped, looking like hell. It's like, I want that pop, but I want your bathroom first. Get out of the bathroom. I'm sorry, you're late by 13 seconds.
Nah, it's Hot Topic, so they'll probably restock anyway.
They're probably still at my store, dude.
Yeah, they're probably at mine too. I just haven't
Wait.
been able to go.
Did you guys see this? So it is the last day of summer for Golden, and he has to go to school. Well, Golden, it's getting dark. Street lights are coming on. Bedtime, buddy. Big
Hey,
day
man.
tomorrow.
Gotta get your education. There you go. Be like
Yes,
us
yes.
sitting on freaking
Excuse
YouTube
me,
all day.
I went to college, and I think you went to college too. Quick, didn't you?
No, I went to technical schools.
I finished.
Okay.
Yeah, I finished my Institute of Audio Research as well.
Okay, I was gonna say because well, technically, if you guys ever took like a city bus that goes through a campus of a college or university, you could say you went to college.
Oh, I've been to college campuses, but
Yeah, see,
not to learn.
I was joking with someone one day here. It's like, have you been to college or university? And I don't talk about the buses that go through the middle of the campus. Especially McMaster, man. McMaster is this okay, so because we get we used to get a lot of snow here. Now it's not as much as it used to be. Vape Girls and Alcoholics. You know what? Vape Girls and Alcoholics sounds like a really cool band name.
Right.
Now opening for Iggy Pop, Vape Girls and Alcoholics.
Hey man, I play guitar. You play drums. LBD can do some scratches on the board or something.
I can make sure your sound doesn't sound like shit. That's what I can do.
Which is
Oh,
ironic.
you're a sound man. Okay, you're the ones that you either sound like shit or you don't.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, buddy.
Hey, Simon Cook.
Is different. Okay.
Actually, what I was going to say about Mac is Mac has these tunnels that go from like different parts of the campus, and I've gotten lost in there. It's like getting lost in a labyrinth if you don't know which one you're taking.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, look, there's my uncle's horses.
Shout out Mac.
Yeah, McMaster University.
Ah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What was that?
My uncle's horses. They're just running back and forth. They're enjoying that open space.
No, McMaster's a pretty cool university. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I've never taken a course at Mac. I went to first year. I went to classes in my PJs. Actually, my first year in college, because I went to college, I didn't go to McMaster. Thanks to those tunnels. Yeah, those tunnels are nice, man, except they're creepy as hell. Especially if you get ones where the lights aren't working properly. You'd be amazed at how dark it gets in a tunnel when the lights go out.
That's easy, Chris. Turn your gain down some and get
What?
some more and put some more bass in it.
What are you talking about?
KNL needs help with his sound on his guitar.
Yeah. I remember initially when he
Do you
had
ever
his
find it?
origin.
Hey, quick draw, because you like irony and sardonic humor. Do you ever find it ironic that LBD is the sound guy, yet he won't replace his microphone and get a better sounding one?
Using equipment and buying equipment is two different things. Okay.
I agree, but I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. You can still buy cheap shit and still have it be good for what you need it for, within reason. I mean, obviously, you can't turn a
Yeah, but
music.
I'd rather buy something decent that's gonna last me than buy
No, no,
something.
no. Hey, I'm not disagreeing with you on that. Okay, I'm just saying though, there are times where you have to settle for cheap because you can't afford expensive. I mean, I've done that with helping people with car parts. I mean, Quick Draw could probably agree with that. Sometimes you have to settle for a cheap car part because you can't afford, But yes, and you're right.
The OEM. A lot of
Yeah,
times the aftermarket's cheaper than the OEMs.
especially okay. I know this is Funko Pops, but especially with alternators, which is ironic because the general design of an alternator has not changed since its conception. They've added more sensors onto it. They've made change the metal the casing, but the general science behind it is the same.
You know what's really expensive is trying to buy a Cadillac converter.
Well, yeah, because they have platinum, and every tweaker is like sitting there with a with a skateboard and a hacksaw.
Yeah, I was trying to get a whole new exhaust system for my Jeep. They want $1,000 just for the Cadillac converter, and I was like,
Yeah,
never mind.
but dude, you've told us the problems you've had with your Jeep. Let's be honest. I'll be really honest with you. Quick, what you're gonna do is you're gonna take her out to a field. And you're gonna go, okay, girl. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to let you go. And then you put two in the engine block, and you leave her there.
No,
Or if it's here, you take it out to the res and you set it on fire and go, somebody stole it.
I was trying to get someone to do that with my pickup truck.
Well, that's easy. You go to the bad part of town, you leave the keys in the ignition, and you go to the store to get yourself a drink.
Basically, he's
That's
telling you drive to Newark and take the train.
That's
back.
what I was going to say. I can just drive to Newark or Trenton.
So I was looking at Disfunko right now. Some of the stuff that came out. So did anybody else go for the Pocahontas?
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't forget to no. That you don't understand, Golden. When you're not that we're talking about doing this, but hypothetically, I say hypothetically, if you're planning to do something illicit, especially with a car, you want the car to be in its entirety, so that way you can sit there and do the classic. Oh no, that was my car.
You can't comment on this thing?
Let's
No, you
take
gotta
a.
do
I'm
it.
gonna.
You
You
gotta do it on
YouTube.
YouTube.
Sorry, English, please.
He's trying to comment on the actual in the comments.
Let's take a look here. So I was looking at Disfunko. Oops, if I can actually get that to work properly. There we go. So I looks like some pretty decent stuff. I mean, the Parks and Recreation, man. That is. It's right up there with The Office.
It's starting to get there.
I don't know. Oh, I sense an ancient eldritch evil. For the record, I love that word eldritch now. I will use it to describe this man here.
Well, what's going on, guys?
Nothing much, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How y'all
Oh
doing?
shit, it's Mitch.
You know what? I'm kind of
guy
glad
again.
today was over. And this pop here, man, holy crap! It is everywhere for a San Diego exclusive. It is not exclusive. It's at Pop in a Box.
It's a PX exclusive. That's why.
Yeah.
It is, but I mean, it's always. I mean, it's everywhere. Pop in a box.
Entertainment Earth.
Entertainment Earth. I know for a fact that's apparently EB Games is supposed to be getting it eventually. I wouldn't be surprised if Toys R Us has it. Hell, even Shoppers Drug Mart, which is like a Walgreens for you guys.
I think Shumi had it too.
Hell, Mitch probably has it right now.
Nope.
Mitch pulls up a case. Yes, for $9.99 you can buy from me.
This right here.
Or better yet, you
They
just push
own
the
me for the low price of $19.99.
Yeah,
Everywhere else is going to be $22.99.
Yeah,
But today only it's $19.99 from yours truly.
Actually, it'd be
Yeah,
even better.
yeah, I'm
Mitch, you just push
surprised.
the camera over to the left, and there's a whole showroom with a girl. How long has she been there?
I'm surprised.
4 days.
I'm surprised QVC doesn't sell Funko Pops.
Well, the shopping channel
Excuse me.
here did. They sold the metallic Imperial Superman. Because I bought it.
Can you imagine if they got their own like exclusive? Their phone lines would be getting all screwed up.
Oh my god! And I know somebody who works for the shopping network here, because they're at-home agents. Man, that would be
Oh, you know? Did you know that the Pocahontas finally actually sold out?
Yes.
We talked about it last night.
Yeah.
Oh, did we? Yeah.
Yes, we did. She taught me to paint with all the colors of the wind.
It's a great song. Leave it alone.
Oh, I love the song, especially the irony of like I said, the grinning bobcat. If you're that close and you can see a bobcat grinning, it's because it's found dinner. You're
Yeah, you're it, buddy.
I had somebody once tell me, I was like, "Oh, I just climb a tree." You realize it's a giant cat, right?
Yeah.
All you're going to do is make it more hungry.
It can get up there quicker than you can. Promise. Have you ever seen that video, that viral video of the guy getting attacked by a bobcat?
No, I have not.
Yeah.
Is it the same guy that put it in a chokehold?
No,
You had to
no. This one,
choke it out?
actually, it's like it was either him or his kid or somebody was getting attacked by a bobcat.
I've
and he,
seen
like,
the one
went after
where
it and-
the guy's wife was being attacked, and he pulls it off his wife, and he throws it.
That's what
that
it
one,
is. Yeah.
Yeah, that one I've seen, and I was like, "That's impressive," because I've seen one of those like in real life, like at a place where it's been tamed, and you can look at it and pet it and stuff, and it's like the size of a German wolfhound. Like it's and its claws are just ridiculous. Like this thing was going up to a post that they had in the middle of this where they were
Wait a
showing
minute,
it.
what was?
It was a bobcat. Like they have at the Toronto Zoo, they have these like information things where they'll bring out a certain animal. Obviously, you can't go down and pet it, but you can sit on at a podium and watch it. And I remember they were showing like bringing out all these big cats, and one of them was a bobcat. And this thing goes up to the scratching post that they had set out there for it to go to, and it's just pulling off like chunks of it. Like I'm sitting there going. And the lady's like, "Oh yeah, this is whatever its name is. It's like, he's a big friendly. He's like a giant house cat." And I'm going, "No house cat can pull chunks out of a piece of a tree."
He's saying Mitch has a voice for radio,
Yes.
a face for radio. Talk about twisting words.
Mitch has a face for
Nice.
I'm wondering if Funko will do any more drops like they were like, because what was it last week? They did two drops and a bunch of restocks. That was it.
Yeah.
Did you say an Irish wolfhound?
Yeah.
Bobcats only get to be like 19, 20 pounds.
Really?
Yes.
I remember this thing looking big.
Yeah, no.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Well-
I've seen a bobcat before. They
Well,
have them
that's
here
the
in
thing.
Tennessee. So,
Yeah, everything's bigger up north though.
yeah, apparently.
Mostly
I was
body
wondering,
cat
did you
wise.
see like a saber-tooth tiger or something? I mean, I'm just wondering.
No, I mean you probably had a better chance as a kid than me.
Yeah,
Where'd you
there's
go?
one that used to live behind my grandparents' house, and they, people would lose their pets and things if they let them out. Yeah, they
Why
just
do I
disappear.
see it? Why do I see just a giant like outside this giant den? There's just a pile of like animal collars.
That's
Yeah, seriously. Pretty much.
I mean, here the only thing we got to worry about. This is the part that blows my mind. We have a coyote problem in this city, right? Which is not a problem.
We do too.
And people will let their small dogs go on, like, because we have a thing called the rail trail. They'll let their small dogs go running on the rail trail, and then it's like, and this coyote came out and he took Fluffy, and Fluffy's gone. It's like, there's signs everywhere. They even
like,
tell you.
That's your fault for getting a cat as a dog.
Oh, look, this dog wants to play with me. No, he does not.
Not so much.
He wants you for dinner, and I don't mean as a guest.
Right.
I'm surprised the damn cat that like the street cat that's in the back all the time. I'm surprised that thing's still alive, because like I said, we get coyotes back there all the time.
Feral cats, man.
They're mean.
They can hold their own with like a domesticated cat, like a house cat. No, not a chance in hell. But we have a few feral cats here, man, and you watch like raccoons and possums give those things a wide berth. It's like, you know what? We're cool.
It's funny too, because we feed it every out the window sometimes when we see it.
Like this morning going into work, I saw this possum, and he's just like walking down the street, and this lady's like looking at her phone, and it walks like they're walking in opposite directions on the same sidewalk. And
apparently, we need roadrunners to help with coyotes.
Yeah, yeah, that's all we need is giant anvils falling from the sky.
I do have a store in my town named Acme.
There's a place here called. There's a gun shop called Al Simmons Gun Shop. It's like it's like a Walmart of guns.
Walmart of guns, oh god. Got people going in it dressed the same as people going to Walmart.
I don't know. The last time I was ever in there was to get some knives sharpened, because they're one of the best places to get it done properly. Because I had some hunting knives that were kind of dull, and it was like, looked at it, I was like, "Do you guys sharpen knives?" He's like, "Yeah." How much? Okay, great. He's like, I have like 15. Can I just bring them all in and get them all done? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, my cousin actually sent like some expensive knives, like kitchen knives that he had. Really, he sent them out to get sharpened, and he was like pissed because apparently like the post office had lost his stuff. But then it turned out that they sent it right back to the company. It got basically sent back for some reason. So he was freaking out because to buy those knives now would cost him an arm and a leg.
Actually, it's funny you say that. Simon, yes, the box that LBD sent me, I can tell you this much now, that this particular knife, after 2 years of using it, it's got it needs to be sharpened. And I'm
pretty much just like tears the tape. It doesn't actually cut it.
No, that's what it was doing the whole time. It was just tearing.
Yeah.
It wasn't even cutting the cardboard. But when I looked at it the other day and tried to test it on a piece of paper just to see how bad the blade was, it needs to be sharpened.
Did he wrap that in like aluminum duct tape?
Yes.
And then actual duct tape.
yes.
Okay.
Along with cocooning it in plastic. Watch the video.
I watched it. I seen it. It was all cocoon plastic, and I was like, dude, you put that in duct tape? Oh shit!
It was aluminum tape.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's real duct tape.
You know what the lucky part of my part was? The fact that when I finished getting it all out of the saran wrap, I actually found like where the crease line was for the box. Because that was my next. I was like, oh crap, man! Because I was looking around and I couldn't find it, and then just by chance I found it. I was like, oh, thank God.
You got real lucky too, because I tried to hide the lines as best I could.
Next time, LBD, wrap it in some chicken wire, then wrap it in that duct tape.
Oh God!
Why didn't you just find a certified welder and just use plate steel?
I actually do have. I have a certified.
No. You wrap it in that. That's going to add so much weight. It's already stupid expensive to ship to Canada, anyways.
Yeah, seriously.
Forget about that crap. I ain't adding anything to add any weight to a damn package.
It's worth it.
That guy.
It's worth it.
I had a good time watching.
Good Lord.
And there's like somebody out there banging metal on something, and in about a few seconds, I'm about to stick my head out and go, "What the fuck?"
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's our garden variety homeless people or
Sounds like an
The
SOS.
well, it's a Chinese food place. Maybe there's a cat
Quick,
banging on
does
the side
anybody
of the
know
wall.
Morse code?
I do, but it's not. That ain't Morse code.
That's trying to get something out of the pan.
Yeah. Well, it's okay. Speaking of sharpening
Dinner.
knives,
Last little piece of cat out of the pan. Anyways,
It's like Simon Cook enjoyed seeing that box.
well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, man. But honestly, that was a pain in the ass. And the box is still sitting over here in the corner.
But it was a pain in the ass to do as well, okay?
Oh,
You weren't alone.
yeah. My heart bleeds for you.
no, Vincent, this isn't Ross's place. He's not on screen. Nobody's trapped in the basement.
I'm waiting for the one day where he does a live stream and he's got a silk komodo on and a blonde wig and just playing Goodbye Horses. Because at which point money is going to be exchanging hands.
Oh man. Yeah, all my shake places were closed today. To get my shakes and teas and all that stuff during Labor Day.
If we could have a moment of silence for Mitch because his shake
I
places
know.
were closed. Just a moment.
It was upsetting.
My mom wants one of those elephant koozies.
Yeah.
I see you always have with your shakes.
I can get you one. Yeah. I can definitely get you one.
Simon Cook was asking how much did it cost to ship LBD from Jersey.
It was the average price of like because since it was such a big box, those big boxes after a certain point, the price is usually the same. Now, if I would have made it like maybe 10 pounds heavier, we would have been talking a different price point.
Keep in mind though, I got hit with a customs charge because of that.
Yeah, but that was only because they had to, do extra stuff to it. But other than
Well, I think the general rule is, as Mitch so eloquently put it, if you make it look like a drug box, it's going to draw people's attention.
I think if I wouldn't have wrapped it in saran wrap, it probably wouldn't have got hit.
You know what? I'd rather not do a second experiment. Okay,
but
your hypothesis is good.
I don't want to do that again because think about it like this: wrapping a box in itself is annoying for me. Think about doing that. How long it took me to do that?
Yeah, that's silly.
Yeah,
I did enjoy. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed it though, but I enjoyed it afterwards. So that box total was $46, which is not bad because I've sent Sean boxes without aluminum tape that cost me $60 something. But that box was a lot bigger and with a lot more stuff in it.
Yeah, I'm surprised it was flagged by the border and made it to it. You know the funny part about aluminum, because aluminum is a really good conductor of heat. So that box was ice cold when I opened it during a heat wave. Like after the video, I was like putting my face against it, going, "Oh, this is nice. This is not. I want a blanket of."
You're welcome.
Mitch, you shake your head all you want, but when you spent 10 days basically bathing every minute you get out of the shower because you're sweating, you'll take any form of cold. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like I'd be opening the fridge and be standing there just going, I better close the door and get what I need.
It didn't get flagged here. That's the weird part. Like it made it out of customs here.
Yeah, it got flagged in Mississauga.
It got hit in Canada out of all places.
It's okay. I got another box that got stuck at customs, and I was like, it was the one coming in from the UK, and I was like, oh my god, not again. And then I didn't get charged with COD on it. Didn't get charged with the customs charge. I was like, thank you.
Well, it's like I was flying to Orlando, and I went through the customs at Knoxville Airport, and nothing. And then I'm coming home with my same backpack, my carry-on. I always just carry my backpack. I'll check a bag if I'm taking more stuff, but I'll check a bag and carry my backpack. I'll check my backpack before I leave and everything because I know what you can and can't have. Well, so I went through customs just fine, Knoxville to Orlando. I'm going through customs in Orlando, and my bag gets hit. I'm like, that's weird. So they start going through my bag, and I'm like, yeah, go there, I don't care. And they start going through my bag and start digging down in the front of it, in the front pocket. That the front pocket of it kind of goes down and up under.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was in it.
Ooh.
It was like tucked way up underneath it with a bunch of stuff on top of it. I didn't even know it was there. Like I didn't see it when I went through the bag initially. It was tucked down so far down in there. But they didn't hit it in Knoxville. I was like, how did that not hit in Knoxville? And then they catch it down there. But luckily, they tried to make me leave it there. And I'm like, that's like a $200 knife. I'm not leaving it there. So I was able to run down to the check bag place at the front desk. Mm-hmm. Actually, he walked me down there with the knife in his hand, the TSA agent.
And, yeah, I was gonna say, you running through the airport with a knife, that would have been
right. Yeah, that did sound really
second
good.
part anyway, of the story is
he walked me down there. He was nice enough to do that. And I talked to the lady at the desk, and she's like, "Well, honey, it's probably already gone into the plane and everything." I'm like, "Could you please check?" And this sweet lady, this sweet older lady, was down there, and "Well, honey, I'll check for you." And I was like, "I really appreciate it." And she came back, and I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." She had my bag, so I was able to put it in it. but yeah, she goes, "You're lucky. It hadn't gone out to the plane yet." And I was like, "I love you."
You're lucky they even took the time to do that, because I know a lot of the people who work back there.
Yeah,
they would not take the time to do that, man.
Or the alternative, he said that knife was buried deep down in his bag. Maybe they're gonna check other places to see what else was buried deep down.
Yeah. No, because I was as surprised as they were. I was like, that went through customs in Knoxville and they didn't hit this. And
well, I told you about my friend's mom, Nick. She's a tailor and she dyes her own fabrics, and apparently red dye has like a lot of nitrate. So she still had some of the dye like on her fingers and obviously on her skin. So when she went through the bomb sniffing thing, the needle buried, and he had to go and pick his mom up at the airport because she didn't. She had a taxi take her. And they're like, yeah. She's like, I missed my flight. Why? Because they thought I was carrying bombs, and I had to explain to them that I'm a tailor and that look at my fingers, they're red because of the dye.
Right.
I hear LA. Yeah. You know what, Vince? I hope your mom doesn't work. Grandmother doesn't work in the postal part of LAX, because Jesus Christ, man, it takes forever to get stuff out of LAX. Like 3 choke points in the States: Detroit, LAX, and Chicago. Anytime something goes through those two, like those points, I can add an extra 4 days. Because it's just going to take forever for that stuff to get through. What was I going to say? So has anybody picked up pre-ordered anything new?
Nothing that from yesterday. We had I finally got my hands on one of the caps.
Nice.
One of the what?
The Captain America diecast.
Yeah. I mean, I pre-ordered that the other day when it dropped back. It went back up on the Funko shop.
Yeah.
Let me check my shop app, because I know they had a sale today on some Ichiban Kuji statues that I wanted for a while, and they had $5 shipping, and those things are heavy. So I ended up pre-ordering those. Got a Kid Loki. What else?
Yeah, I mean, I was able to get that. It was last week, so.
Yeah.
And then the Avatar Chase bundle that we all got.
Yeah.
Well, not me.
You did it?
I've already spent too much money, and I have the Fan Expo at the end of October, so I kind of want to hold off. I want to, because here's the thing: the Fan Expo usually has people coming in from the States, like big, like fugitive toys and stuff like that. So I could pick up stuff that would cost me money to have shipped here.
I get it. Nice. I understand.
Yeah.
Also, I love going into a convention on the last day and going, so you got to carry that stuff back across the border. Yeah. If I buy more than 4, cut me a deal.
So, yeah, I grabbed a couple of protectors and stuff from a collector protector.
I need to buy
for
I need more protectors.
For the Daenerys on Drogon with the flames, which is a longer box than the standard one. So I ordered one of those, and then I ordered a box for the Ghost Rider Blacklight, and I've ordered 2 of those because it goes on the Ghost Rider Blacklight, and it also goes on the Flintmobile, the Flintstone ride.
Yep.
Mm.
So it's the same size as that too. So,
AKA Mitch's first
2
car.
of those.
His first car.
Huh?
He said AKA your first car, the Flintmobile.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, whatever.
See, this is why I will never go to Knoxville, because as soon as I get off the plane,
yeah, you get punched in the face, and then I'll hug you. But you're getting punched in the face first.
Oh no! Trust me. My carry-on will just be ice bags and ace bandages.
What, to put on your face after I punch you?
Oh yeah, that's exactly it. Sir, do you want me to call security? No. This has been
no. It was well deserved. Oh, so I'm really enjoying Fire Force.
I'm glad, man.
I was watching some more of it today. I just finished season 1, and
I actually got to get into that.
You ought to, dude. It's actually a really good show.
You know what's really weird?
Pleasantly surprised.
The past 3 weeks that I've actually had time off work, I've not had time off work. Well, you guys know that. I've been going in on Fridays and pulling extra hours and doing coaching and looking after things. And this will actually be the first 2 days that I have off that I don't have to leave the house and go and like hang out or do some stuff. So this is my exciting. I'm going to revamp my Patreon. I got some new stuff for my Patrons that I have to send out. Also, I got a crap load of stuff I got to mail out, like Quick Draws Prize, because I feel horrible that I haven't gotten it out sooner than later. Clara's thing should be coming in tomorrow or Wednesday, so I'm going to mail that out. And then I also got to
Claire too.
Pardon?
I got to mail something to Claire too.
And then, in 2 days' time, it's the oldest man I know's birthday, so I need to figure out what to get him.
Who?
I already got him something. I gotta ship that out too. Actually, now that I think about it.
Yes, I mean, Mitch, do you want anything like from your childhood, or what would you like for your birthday, buddy? Now's your chance. Anything that isn't going to bankrupt me or have me like going down to Emerald Street going, "Hey, Thaler."
Oh. Yeah, then I don't know.
Mitch is kind of up there with Dead Zone when it's hard to shop for somebody.
Well, I mean, you get him things that he's familiar with, like his original library card from the,
You don't have to get anything, but I would be happy with anything that anybody got me. Just it's the thought that means a lot to me. If they were, and if not, people do not have to get me anything. Just saying.
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna get you a new office chair. I'll get you one of those what do you call it? Chairs that are like toilets. Somebody sent me a pic.
You're not gonna give me my pink gaming chair.
What, your chair's pink?
No, chair's black. Usually my chair.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, okay, I'm not colorblind, and maybe I am getting that way. So I was like,
he said he wants a pink gaming chair.
You know what? Here's the thing: you guys could have gaslighted me.
You got the baby blue one.
You guys could have gaslighted me really easily. Just there, went, yeah, it's pink. What? You can't see it?
Yeah, can you see it? Are you colorblind?
Vince apparently got the Krang and Master Splinter voice actors from
you idiot!
From this weekend, the $7 a pop signature series.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah, they had some Ruby signed pops today, but I've never watched that show. So
that was on Zobi.
Yeah,
Ruby.
Ruby's pretty decent. I mean, it's
I
an
watched
okay anime.
I watched one iteration of it. I never really it
Um,
didn't catch my attention.
it's not bad. I mean, it's pretty decent. I mean, I've liked it, but the
Speaking
problem
of
with those
anime,
the problem with Rooster Teeth anime is they do one season and then it's like, yeah, we got season 2 coming out. When? We got season 2 coming out.
I actually have his anime box here.
Oh.
I was gonna do a video, but I can open it right now.
What is Zoe?
Well,
Or...
Yeah, the voice actor for Shredder is going to be very difficult. You're either going to need a time machine or a Ouija board.
No, it's
Yeah.
banned.
Well, no, there's pops out there I think that were signed by him already.
Oh, I don't know if pops. I know actual like 8x10s, but
Signed by who?
the gentleman who did the voice of Shredder. I can't remember his name right now. Uncle Phil.
James Avery.
James Avery.
James
Thank
Avery?
you.
Yeah.
So let's see what he got for the anime box.
Oh, so this is a signed Ash Ketchum hat by the voice actor. One of the voice actors. I think it's like 4 or 5
Yeah.
voice actors for that.
The voice actor for Ash is like the voice actor for Kermit. It just depends on what decade.
Yeah. Well, and the person did a few seasons and then also a couple of movies.
Isn't it a girl?
Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking so.
I think there's only been one male voice actor for Ash.
Hmm.
All the rest have been women.
Which blew
Makes
my mind
sense.
when I found that out. Like teenage Sean's like, what?
There's a
Oh,
print
Demon
in
Slayer.
particular. And
Nice.
That's kind of weird.
It's very minimalist.
yeah,
No.
well, this wasn't the upgrade. This was the
No,
regular.
but I'm just saying it's like they're looking at each other and lovingly into each other's eyes. They're brother and sister.
No, he's petting her. He's
They're
petting
Game of
her.
Thrones in it.
He's petting her as per usual, like in the show.
Oh, okay. That makes more
I
sense.
was gonna say, I'm getting a Donnie and Donnie Marie
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah. It-
Like Luke
just
Leia.
petting
I
her.
don't know.
Well, why do you think he was screamed in Cloud City? He wasn't losing his arm. It was the fact that he, all those thoughts he had of Leia, just all of a sudden.
So does anybody recognize this? I know this is
It's
someone old.
blurry. LB, put your face out of the frame. It's not focusing.
The blue light doesn't help, unfortunately.
Actually, it does because with the white light, it's worse.
Oh.
Mm.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's still too blurry to see. There, oh, there. Oh, what is
It's
that?
It's an
Like
old
gun
anime.
gale? No.
No Trigon.
Yeah.
Trigon?
Trigon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he holding a Gatling gun?
Yeah, she carries the Gatling gun as a regular weapon.
Yeah, but she's like a giant of a woman. She's like in her stats. If you look up Big Eyes, big Smallmouth Big Eyes, which is a D&D add-on, they actually have her stats in there,
Oh yeah.
and she's like 8'5".
Jeez.
Damn.
That's why. That's why she holds the Gatling gun like a pistol.
So can anybody guess what this is from? So
That's Jujutsu Kaisen, isn't it?
yep.
Yeah,
Hello,
Jujutsu.
mother dearest.
Kaisen.
I have no idea why you would be here. I don't know what we've done.
That's pretty interesting. And
I
then,
take no responsibility. It was all LBD's idea, and Mitch's.
no. It was your idea that I added onto. And then Naruto, my favorite.
Your favorite?
By the way, no, it's not.
Yeah, he loves it. Send him all kinds of Naruto stuff.
And Mitch
Preferably pictures 8x10. He loves them.
So that's the voice actors.
Actually, I totally forgot about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Hell, son. Well, hell, mother to you too.
Well, hell, son.
You're just lucky that I'm even talking to you, Sean.
I wanted to share the love.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Stuff you can win. Some stuff you can win there.
Oh, nice. Or
It's like
you know what? Okay.
It's like an Infinity
Ah!
War.
We mentioned his name and he eventually appears. I did say it more than 3 times, so I that's on me.
Ross, what's up, buddy?
Hey, how's it going, man? How'd the interview go?
Yeah, how did that go? So the original pin was that. It was
So
Bash.
Vash.
Let's see if I can get that into focus.
No. Being ornery today.
Yeah, it's being a pain in the ass. But basically she's an upgrade and so is her partner that is like half her size. With a tiny, so it goes from tiny gun to medium gun to bam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But her gun, that's like she's what the hell? Who's on fire?
That's over here.
LBD, your city needs you. You must go. Dun, 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 dun.
So, Quickie, how you liking Walking Dead so far this
Honestly,
season?
I like it. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? I haven't watched past the first episode of this season. I have to though. I haven't gotten
I'm
to
like
it.
5 years behind right now.
I just caught up, Sean, so you're not alone. I literally just
after
caught back up.
well, after they killed Glenn, I cried my eye out. I just couldn't do it.
That's what everybody says. I'm like, obviously, they're like, oh, I stopped watching after they killed Glenn. I was like, then you were never a fan to begin with.
No,
So,
actually,
I got number 9 out of
2,500.
Yeah, it wasn't an upgrade. The upgraded ones were a lot like closer photos of them.
I'm curious what my Ghostbusters one, the one that's coming out this month.
It's gonna be McCarthy.
But Quickie, did you hear what he said? He
Who?
cried his eye out.
Oh. His eye out.
He's told this joke before. It's not new.
Oh, it's new for him. I just want to see I want to see if he'd catch on. You know what, Mitch? If you had said something, he'd probably be in the shower like 2 days from now going, eye out.
Oh.
So wait a minute, your brown eye? He had diarrhea?
Possibly afterwards. Anyways. Jeez.
No, I got a feeling though that they're gonna probably release an exclusive Walking Dead pop this New York Comic Con.
Which is weird too, because they have never released exclusive Walking Dead Comic Con pops.
Yeah, they have.
Yes, I know. It was the first. I will say it is the first set that got what I would call fatigue, like franchise fatigue, because they released so much in such a short period of time that people just got tired of trying to collect them because it was becoming impossible. Followed by Stranger Things. And Stranger Things basically tanked the True Collector when they came out with the Golden Hopper, which was like 24 of one of 24.
Yeah.
The only way you were going to get that is either, paying an ungodly amount of money or, doing it on unspeakable acts.
Yeah.
What's that thing going for now? Didn't it drop immensely?
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
I know somebody when the Golden Hopper came out, I got a text 5 seconds after it was shown. It's like, I'm done collecting Stranger Things.
I never watched the show. It's not my thing.
Let me find out. Golden Hopper.
Yeah, The Office is getting out of hand too.
Yeah,
that thing's been
Hopper
out of hand.
Was SDCC 19? Was it 18 or 19?
18.
18.
Oh wow! Damn, that's gone down in price.
I told you.
Oh, custom Golden Hopper. Never mind. No, original right now is still almost 10 grand.
10 grand.
I'm looking on eBay right now. There's only one.
When's the last time it sold?
What's the sold listings on it? You can list it for $90,000.
Right.
Custom. A lot of customs. Let me just put minus custom because clear this. Okay, and enter. Let's see what we got. Nothing as of yet.
What about?
And I know they only keep for like up to a couple, like I think 6 months. So clearly, no one's bought one in the last 6 months. But I'm curious what the PPG is on that.
3,888.
Jesus. So yeah, for my birthday, guys, I'd like a golden hopper. I have no interest in keeping it. I'm gonna let you know that now, so don't be shocked when I sell it.
Somebody's
I
gonna
don't
send.
have that. I don't have that high expectation. I'll just take a Freddie Yoda.
Somebody's gonna send you a golden
$grand.
toilet.
Still, you know what? Even gold plated, it's still worth something.
The last time it sold was, it looks like a year.
Simon, you're absolutely correct about that, and I've tried the same thing, and they look at you cross-eyed, so I just stopped.
What?
Hey, Foxground. Well, Toys R Us here, what they were doing with their sodas, I told you before, they had all their sodas like on a back shelf. Remember the one time I FaceTimed you guys and I was in a Toys R Us and we were going up and down the aisles? And they would put their sodas on the back shelf and people could just open them up. So
yeah. That's horseshit.
Yeah. I don't know which one you're going to. I know the one here in Hamilton. They now have them all up the front there, and they only put like 6 or 7 out at a time of each.
Wow, not sealed sodas for sale. That's something.
I mean, it's like doing a mystery box based on that, I guess.
I'm trying to find actually a soda I'm missing right now.
I got a Barry North. Okay. Well, I can tell you this much. It's the same here in Hamilton. Up until a couple months ago. So that hopper at its lowest price was like $1.5 grand. That's actually, for some reason, over the past couple months, it's just shot up.
You keep asking me to be
maybe you guys keep asking is indeed cross-eyed. You're heartless, Sean. He's.
Wait, what?
I am totally confused.
I don't know. There's no telling.
Maybe you guys keep asking his indeed cross-eyed. You heartless Sean. He's
fucking trying, okay?
I don't know what he's talking about.
I haven't figured it out yet. I'm reading back what he's read or something.
Yeah, I've read it twice, and at this point, I'm starting to feel like National Treasure. Like I'm clearly missing the thing to translate it. Hey guys, you want
Either way, it's funny. I don't care who you are.
You guys want to help me steal the Declaration of Independence so we can solve this mystery? LBD just walks in, walks out. I told him I was the cleaning staff. I was able to get it.
Oh, they allow sodas to be returned. Jeez, that's what?
That's funny.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. It's like, huh?
Oh.
They always ask for a receipt. So we're not going to steal the Declaration of Independence? Oh, damn it. Victor, your job will be to block the bullets. I don't know how you're going to do it, but
found this right now. It's my high school ID.
maybe the R in Toys R Us isn't backwards to him. Fucking hater.
I always felt the funniest thing they used to sell there was like this 12-foot Jeffrey giraffe, like stuffed animal. And I was like, who the hell would buy this for a kid, and where would you put it?
Oh my God, what did you just call him?
Joffrey the giraffe.
No, you said it the right way. Finally. Jeffrey.
It's Joffrey.
It's Jeffrey.
Joffrey.
It's Jeffrey.
Joffrey. We can do this all night.
You said it right the first time you said it just then. And I was like,
tomato, tomato.
Parlez français, qu'est-ce que c'est? Et toi, ça va très bien? Parlez français?
No.
Close enough. Jesus Christ, LBD, is Jersey on fire?
Well, there isn't a shortage of water right now.
you just stick it in the street. They don't bother using the fire hydrant.
Oh God, you know, has anybody here seen the guy who basically threw himself off the top of the highway into the dirty water in Philadelphia, or like in PA, somewhere in PA? Like people are like throwing a fit, talking about like, oh, why is he doing that? He's jumping into dirty water. He's gonna get sick, and it's a whole thing about it now. Apparently,
here's the better question. There are better things to worry about. If somebody wants to jump into dirty water, why should it be national news?
Because now a bunch of other people are doing it.
Oh my God! You know this. I think everyone's had this speech from somebody in their life. If everyone jumped off a bridge, would you? Clearly, Philadelphia has not gotten that lesson yet.
Well, they jumping into a Schuylkill or something?
No, it's literally a highway that's flooded. Like,
they're
jumping off one of the bridges on the top, like one of the cross bridges on top.
Basically, the highway's a giant kiddie pool right now, and they're just jumping into it. Which makes me wonder, because I do know that a lot of those highways, if you unclog the drain, the water's gone in like 5 minutes. So I could see somebody,
the drain's probably clogged with heroin needles and everything. No one wants to try to clean it out right
now. I don't know. I look at it this way. There's no pool of water that I want to jump in that, especially if it's from a highwayman. Ugh. That's jumping to dirty water explains my love life. 2011 present, yes, a few times. The fire department was involved. Why do I get the feeling with Fox? I see him as Quagmire, and he's like, 911. Yeah, it's Quagmire. No, it's caught in the window this time. Oh man, that's a horrible thought. Funny as hell, but horrible. Oh. Damn. Life is good. What was I gonna say too? Shit, I can't remember now. Old age, it's a bitch. There was one other thing I was gonna pull up too. So I guess tomorrow, Mitch, you get your box of fun. Oh wait, no, you had that machine issue. That's right. For your box of fun, Mitch?
I think he's checking.
Oh. Or he's deep in thought.
Oh, they finally sent one out to him?
They sent one out to me as well. I mean, mine right now is, I'm checking the shipping on it. I think it should.
You got the Europe version though?
No. I got the Yankee version.
Box of fun. I don't think there was a box of fun for Europe.
No, there wasn't. Europe this year for their Europe. I don't know about my LBD, but you guys. Yeah, looks like my box will be delivered tomorrow sometime, because I got about 3 items that are being delivered. One is the box of fun, the other one is the Pocahontas, and the other one is the Kid Loki. And once that's done, then I can consolidate the boxes, and then I'll ship it over here. And then one of these videos is going to be a Funko Shop video, because I got a bunch of Funko Shop boxes sitting in a corner somewhere. I'm becoming Dead Zone.
Yeah.
Buy shite, stack it. Buy more shite, stack it even more.
Seriously.
keep stacking until eventually, you build something with it.
If you build it, and they will come.
I hope not. What you up to, Mitch? You look deep in thought.
Yeah.
Oh no, nothing.
Oh, life good?
All gravy, baby.
What are you guys hoping to get in your fun boxes?
You go, Mitch. You go
Not terrible things.
Yeah.
All artist series.
Okay.
Yeah, or Ping Pong Freddy or
Karate Freddy.
I figure you wouldn't mind getting some of the sports ones.
For the record, if we end up with our all artist series, I will pay either LBD or Mitch to come down there and just like punch you in the groin. I'm gonna go with Mitch.
Well, I don't think you would get all artist series. All the videos I've seen, they usually get at most got 2 of them.
Still,
yeah, but I've
two
seen
is
some
too more.
boxes that are that I would just be like, ugh.
Well, Ross's box was terrible. Like that, wasn't it? He got like bronze, silver, and Olympiad, didn't he?
Yeah, it was all Olympian themed.
Yeah,
but
I felt for him, man. That I saw that at work, and I was like, oh man.
I know.
No. Nobody
deserves that. Mine's supposed to be. Well, let's check and see where mine is. Last it got scanned, anyways.
Look at Fox's last message.
While I'm looking here, does anyone have New Wave Mando Commons? Unfortunately, no, I don't. But if you are looking for them, I can probably find them cheap here if you're serious about it. What's here? I haven't shipped Quick Draws Duck Race win yet. I can trade that. Well, I can tell you this much, Fox. I won something back. What the hell?
It's a little Darth Maul.
It's Darth Maul in a containment. Little.
Oh. Where'd you get that from?
It comes from that Lego set, the Battle of Mandalore Lego
set. Was that? That's with that was the second Lego set you put together. What was the other one? Prior to that? Quick Draw?
Oh, the fire spray.
Was it fire spray? Oh, I thought it was the Boba Fett starship.
Yeah, Foxy should have probably flipped immediately.
The call it.
But as well, I should have probably flipped my NFT Grail.
Okay, so there is a short on Brooklyn Nine-Nine where he's like, "Honey, don't worry, I bought an NFT. It's Michelangelo eating a pizza," and he opens and he's like, and then he opens his phone and looks at it and he goes, "Aw, Turtle Bucks is worth nothing now."
Yeah,
it was $10, Foxy. I got what was it, 5 spots for $10.
That's decent.
Yeah, $120 pop for $10. That's nice.
Yep, I had $30 worth in there.
Well, I know. My mom bought a bunch of spots when he was doing those the Splash Mountain ride pops.
I still think that pop is not complete. It needs Uncle Remus. You can't have those guys without Uncle Remus.
Huh?
The Splash Ride Mountain Pops are basically the characters from Songs of the South, except the only character missing is Uncle Remus. And I don't think they're going to make. I would like one. It would make the set complete, but I don't think it's going to happen.
The only thing I can remember from that ride is that vulture at the end telling you you're going to die. And then you go over the little hill, and as you're going down, it looks like a sticker bush about to take your head off.
Those guys?
Yes, those ones.
Yeah, Brer Rabbit, Brer Bear, and Brer Fox.
Say that again, but faster.
Brer Rabbit, Bear Bear, Brer Fox. That's all I can do. Brer.
I was hoping Splash. Chuck killed it, me not.
Yeah, I gotta get rid of some stuff soon. I mentioned this before. I've taken down the wall, and I'm debating on two con pops that I have too.
What do I get Mitch for his birthday?
Damn, yeah, your birthday is coming up. I should have had my mom make some extra cookies.
Well,
that would be nice.
Mitch has done it all for the cookie. Yeah, the cookie. Yeah.
I did it all for the cookie. The cookie.
Well, my mom's been sick for like 3 weeks, so she hasn't been able to make the cookies. So she just started baking them today. She got some the ones that we're going to send you is going to look pretty. They're pretty awesome. I might have to eat a couple of them though. And then she made some. She made some for Foxy over there, so he's going to get some more cookies.
Nice.
Yeah, it's nice that it's going around because I definitely enjoyed the ones I got. Dude, those things lasted me forever, man. Jesus.
Well,
I'm not complaining because, like, dude, it was a giant ass tin.
All I'm going to say is, pucker your lips up because Christmas time's coming soon, and you want some Christmas cookies.
I remember once I tried to make gingerbread cookies, and I put too much gingerbread in it, and oh my god, you can tell who's your friends by how nicely they go. Oh yeah, these are great. Do you want another one? No, I couldn't eat another one. It's like, oh, and then you're
possibly.
Like,
yeah, I think this year my mom's going to actually make gingerbread cookies to look like the pops that are coming out.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
I put too much ginger in it, so I didn't realize it until I tried one on my own. I was like, oh my god, how did anybody eat one? I didn't even finish mine. I was sitting there going, I'll leave these out for the squirrels and the animals in the garden.
How do you not try your cookies or your cooking? You gotta try it.
Because honestly, after I finished baking everything and I had it on a plate and stuff like that, and I had friends coming over, I just wasn't in the mood. It's really weird if I wasn't in the mood to eat them. Like, I had no ambition after I made them.
It's not about eating them. It's about trying them before you hand it to somebody else.
Hey, I'm aware. I'm totally aware of that, okay? I mean, there's...
Yeah, Fox, pretty much, buddy. Nope, there's Vincent.
Vincent's still there. If you want to come on, Fox, you're more than welcome. Let me know, and I'll. One of these fine gentlemen, or including myself, will gladly send you the link. Unless you're busy.
Fox is
or naked.
Oh God, I hope not. I mean, this camera's pretty crappy, but I mean,
you know what?
Hold on. Okay, Google, what's the temperature in Queens?
You know what I just realized the other day? I was like, you know what? With that storm going on, I kind of gave Fox the perfect gift. He had his ramen float.
Yeah, true. That is true.
No, I'm. It's pretty sucky that happened. That the weather with that whole situation. On the side, on that side effect of Canadian cocaine. Super chatty, but not appetizing. No, I think Canadian cocaine would be maple syrup.
Yeah, pretty much.
Actually, apparently this year was a bad year for maple syrup because we had such mild winter. Because I was hoping to get at least 2 liters from my cousin, and he's like, "Yeah, I barely have enough of my own," which sucks. I mean.
I don't know that I've ever seen you eating maple syrup, though.
Well, I usually have it with pancakes in the morning, and I don't do live streams with me in my pajamas going, "Hi, welcome to Funko Illuminati." So I'm going to be eating these pancakes now, and I'm just going to put the syrup on. No talking, no questions, just enjoy me watching.
Just wondering.
He just assumed that he's just chug freaking maple syrup all day long.
Yeah. Every Canadian has type 5 diabetes. Wait, doesn't it all go on to type 2? Yeah. There's
you're like Sweet Tooth, chugging syrup. I don't know if y'all ever watched that show.
I like that show.
Movie.
That was a pretty good
show or whatever.
I almost bought the comic books.
Oh yeah.
The only one I remember was Super Trooper, and he's in the diner and he chugs the entire thing. And I remember watching that going, "Oh God, oh that's horrible. That is so horrible."
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Don't get me wrong. I like some maple syrup with my, pancakes, waffles, or just bacon.
Actually, the one thing I found
sausage
really
is good. Sausage with some maple syrup on it.
Yeah.
I actually have sausage patties with maple syrup already in it.
Oh yeah, I've had those. They're really good.
We don't get
actually
maple
the
syrup
best
here.
best tasting thing in the world is maple cookies. Oh my god, those things are good.
We bring back like bee honey from the mountains and stuff.
Yep.
With like on the side of the road, there's always going towards the capital. Mm-hmm. They're always selling the honey from the bees and stuff. So we bring that back from Honduras, and we always have like maybe 2 bottles of that.
That's cool. Yeah, honey's good.
My cousin just this summer actually they actually had a beehive up and running, and they had they were getting all sorts of honey and stuff. Lousy year for maple syrup, really good year for honey. because we had just enough rain and just enough heat that everything was constantly blooming.
Yeah, have y'all ever tried have y'all ever tried the McGriddles at McDonald's?
Yeah.
They've got like the maple syrup in the little pancake things with
I actually tried one not realizing that that's what I ordered. Yeah. It was one of those because they had the push kiosk, and I was in Toronto, and I was like, I'm traveling, I'm going to my cousin's place, I'm tired as hell, so I'm like, blindly pushing buttons on this thing, and I get the bag, I go into the as opposed to elephant honey.
What the fuck is bee honey? It's just honey, but it's all bee honey.
For the record, there is elephant honey, man, and trust me, you don't want it.
Axe India.
Whatever. Jeez.
Where you know?
Well, there's types of ants that make honey, but I mean, we don't really get those here, and think probably for the best.
Lord.
But
it's good stuff. Oh man.
So apparently my mom's Google can hear us talking. So have fun with that. I mean, it's not like we're saying Alexis play some Britney Spears. You muted it, didn't you,
Better
Mitch?
name right, you might actually get her to talk to you, but
Alexis play Britney Spears.
That's not her name.
It's not her name.
Ends with an A.
Oh, Alexa, sorry.
Fuck. Stop talking to my girl, by the way, anyway. She didn't hear anything, obviously, because this one's muted. I keep this one muted every time I go on live. Believe me.
You know what the funny part is? It only took him like 7 months to learn, but he can't be taught with enough patience.
Still on my thing. Do you want to play Who Let the Dogs Out again?
Hey, that wasn't me.
I've got the video. I've got all mine are video echoes. And
it was this guy here.
Yeah, but you started doing it after I did it that one time.
No. I played a light boy version of a rap song.
I'm talking about after I did that, you started setting off other people's Alexa doing Who Let the Dogs Out. So
yes. But they were aware. They were in the room watching me do it. You did it when Claire was like in her living room, and you. For the record, LBD is he's not a murderer. He has nothing against the elderly. However, he will be the only person in history who will be charged with attempted murder, and it will be to the letter of the law. He had no intentions. He just. Might as well call Toys R Us Joffrey Alexis. Why does that sound like some rich bitch name? Like,
go back and watch the old videos. It's called. His name's Jeffrey.
Yeah,
am I right, Jeffrey?
That's what I was always told, was Jeffrey.
Yeah, but that's how you Americans say. I mean, you spell color wrong.
Yeah.
You spell color wrong.
What did you say, LBD?
No, yeah, this has always been Jeffrey.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's spelled Joffrey, but
no, it's spelled that way. Yeah.
But yeah, it's always been Jeffrey.
Color right. Whatever. We just shorten it like we do everything else.
Yeah, I know.
I
don't know how often I hear
all these letters.
That your letter's way too long.
There's too many letters in that word.
It's like at work. I don't know how often I hear, especially when you're like dealing with New York State. You hear axe. I want to ask you a question.
Well, we don't like saying Chevrolet. We say Chevy. You know, we shorten a lot of words.
I don't think I've heard anyone ever say Chevrolet, honestly, except on the commercials. And even then, I think it's just because the announcer's paid to do it.
Yeah.
That clearly shows what it takes for people to actually say the full name.
Yeah, that's like all the long surnames that people had back in the day when they came over to the States. They all got shortened.
I hate to break it to you, but the three of us, we don't know what you're talking about.
Wow, yeah, never. Mr. Jean-Pierre up there.
Jean-Pierre.
I still love the one day when my boss called and he kept trying to call me, and I was like, "Fuck!" So I take the call. It's like, "Hello, Jean-Pierre. Sorry, I can't talk to you right now. I'm in a meeting with somebody." And because I could see the look in his eyes, like, "What the?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay, bye. I'll talk to you later. Okay, all right, bye." Click. And then I called him back later. He's like, "Jean-Pierre, what was going on?" It was on the weekend. I was like, "Yeah, one of my bosses called. I wanted to talk to me." And the funny part, she was so chilled about it. She's like, "No, go ahead, take that call. Call me back later. It's all right." It's like, no.
It's kind of interesting now when you look back at it. Like
Yeah.
you just took a day off, and like everything went to shit.
Oh man, that was ridiculous. But you know what the funny part was? Nobody called me. Nobody bugged me. Nobody emailed me. Nobody it was weird. And when I get back into work, I said, "How come usually you guys are like on people?" And it's like, "You're a supervisor. You've taken 1 day off 2 days off this year, and you had a concussion. So, what kind of person would I be to call you up and go, 'Hey, buddy, I know you got a concussion, but can you come into work?'" Yeah, sure. If you could just drive me into work and walk me down the stairs and don't make any subtle movements and keep me out of bright light, we'll be good.
Is that all?
Excuse me.
You know, it's funny, Mitch. We have a lot of people that have longer lists of certain caveats they have to have in order to work in the office. I'm surprised at this point we don't have a Barker lounger in there with a bar fridge filled with their favorite beverage.
Nice.
I have a few people there that's like, "Are you kidding me?" One girl, she keeps messaging, "It's too cold, it's too hot, it's too loud, it's too quiet."
I just don't want to work. Oh, there's the answer.
Well, we had a meeting the other day. It was like, how do you stop people from calling in sick? And I was like, I guess we could stop hiring millionaires, because clearly money is not the issue. Which is funny because I don't know about you, man, but I don't. I'm not a fan of money, but it's a clear thing that you require in order to get by in life. I mean,
unfortunately, yes.
I don't have a golden voice. I don't have a face for modeling. So I guess like everyone else, I'm gonna have to work.
You gotta work twice as hard if you don't have money. Like if you want to live off the land and stuff, that's a lot of work you gotta do. It's easier just to go to a job and make some money and buy your food instead of going out and hunting and growing it.
Not a fan of money, Fox says.
Not a fan.
He does it for the Instagram clout.
Yeah.
What is that?
Okay, sell me your pops for retail and I'll cover shipping.
No, the one before that.
Oh, Sean could be real. Duh, sometimes. Probably for something we said prior, and she's just catching up. It's my mother. I love her.
Hell, Mom.
It's been crazy. Oh, hold on. NYC Pops just said it's been crazy over here. A lot of people have gotten used to that the government free money, and now nobody wants to go back to work. You know, it's funny you mentioned that, NYC Pops. We have a similar thing here, except you had to pay for it in your income tax. So they were giving, I think it was $600 every 2 weeks if you didn't work, but you had to pay at least 200 of that back because it's considered taxable income. And now there's like there's a lot of people going, well, I didn't know I had to pay that money back. I thought it was free money. You've been collecting this for a year. So 52 weeks divided by 2, that's 26 weeks at $600, and then you're having to pay $200 of that back. That's that gets kind of expensive after a while.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but I and unfortunately, when you owe the government money, it's not like you can go and file bankruptcy.
Well, like I said over here, what the companies have some companies have done is they've tried to get kind of like what they did for you guys over there, except for over here they've tried to do like those kind of events to get people to come back into the office.
Yeah.
Other companies have gone the route of, okay, if you want to stay home, depending where you live, your pay will be different.
Yeah, I've heard that. That would suck, man.
Yeah, but it's your choice. You decided to do that.
Yeah.
And I get it. Some people ended up going back home because they didn't want to be alone, or they didn't, they wanted to be with their family during this whole craziness, which is, it is what it is.
20 hours full time doesn't keep the lights on at the studio apartment in the 5 boroughs. Oh yeah, I will admit, in your part of the world, Fox, yes, rent is insanely expensive. Rent here has gone up pretty astronomically. Like, for instance, a building that I used to live in 10 years ago was $740 for a 2-bedroom, hydro included. One of my coworkers, who just one of the new people that we hired, is working in the office. They live in the building that I used to live in. It is now $1,680.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So moving in with Mitch, I'm his birthday present.
What?
Hey Mitch, if you get like a package in the next couple days, that's like same day shipping, and you get the card and you get the notice card, take a week to open it. Like, take a week to get it. Just
what happened was
he was sent COD, but he was DOA when he got there.
I think at that point you get a call from your buddy at the post office, like, your box kind of smells.
It's kind of oozing, and occasionally when we tap it, it makes a groaning sound like it's in pain. And we're missing food in the fridge.
Well, Vince, I'd say right now, a 2-bedroom apartment where I live now, it used to be about $1,600. Now, it's close to almost $2,000. It's like next year it might be $2,000 because every time somebody moves out, they completely renovate the apartment top to bottom.
I pay $610 with hydro included, and I'll probably be staying here for another 10 years if I can. And then my mom's building that she lives in, you have to be 50 to live there. I'm going to apply.
We do over here. It's gas and electric.
Yeah. Well, we call power here hydro because everything comes from Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
I miss the days when you could actually go. I know it sounds like a weird tangent, but you used to be able to go to Niagara Hydro, and you could actually go for a tour. Oh, okay, cool. You used to be able to go to Niagara Hydro and go on a tour.
Mm-hmm.
And now, if you know anything about hydro generators, they create a magnetic field. So if you had like a watch or something, like an old style analog watch with gears, you could actually see your watch starting to flutter, like it wouldn't work properly. As you got into the generator room, and they'd have signs on there like, "That's a big word for you, Fox." I'm impressed, buddy. I am really, really impressed.
Hooked on Fox, Nick. Worked for him.
Oh, studio apartment over here is like, it used to be like 700. I don't even want to think about what it is now. Actually, yeah, 2 people from New York were in Ocean City, and they told me that New York apartments, like what the prices were, and it did not surprise me. whatsoever. And we're not talking about nice places either. Like, we're talking about some crappy areas.
Sean has hydroponics included. No, not a chance in hell, man. Mind you, now that it's all legal here, there really is no reason to grow your own.
It's gonna be like that here soon. And the crazy part is, like, growing up, man, basically, if you dealt that stuff, it was amateurish at best, because everybody and their mother was doing it, literally.
Well, the part I find funny about here, weed in Canada in general, it's not something I'm interested in directly, but the business model of it is interesting. Like, if I'd bought in stock in certain companies right now, I would. You should be impressed that I spelled and share. No, you're not spelling it correctly. I mean, you can't. You won't add the extra letter into color, but you'll spell something with a W. I don't get it. Also, I was named after a singer that my mother liked. I'm sure people in. Well, I know for a fact that Hydrosonics, Shonics.
No.
Nope. No, I was gonna say. I think Mitch would probably know who the singer I was named after.
Sean Cassidy.
Yep. And our friend Jean Pierre was named after a soccer player. And quick draw, I have no idea who he's named after. Probably Nelson Johnson.
A cartoon horse.
Horse?
Seriously?
Is that like a cross between a horse and a whore? Because that would just be awkward.
He was named after Knight Rider.
You know what? Usually his mom would be in the chat, so it would have been interesting for her to actually tell us.
Honestly, I think my mom just threw a dart at a baby book and just whatever the dart landed on. So there he is.
So your name could have been Index.
It could have been anything.
Hi, my name is Penguin Publishing. You know what? I look at it this way. I'm just glad that I wasn't named like after a gemstone. Like, hi, my name is Garnet Sunbeam.
Or a car, Mercedes,
or after a
Ferrari.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met a guy named Mercedes, and if I did, I'd be like,
I've met women named Mercedes, and it's not a stage name; it's their real name.
Oh yeah. I always wonder, when you name kids, are you setting them for a certain few?
I met a stripper named Ben's Over.
I'm sure that was.
I'm sure that was the real name. Yeah.
Anyways, pseudonym.
What's up, buddy?
It was her pen name for her novel. But yeah, no, or Lamangelo and Orangelo.
What?
Lemon Jello and Orange Jello. Say it together.
Wow.
Yeah, make it one word. Orangelo and Lamangelo. Lemon Jello, Orange Jello.
Yeah. And what's worked with a woman named Cash Money on payroll?
Cachet Monet. It's still better than our old CFO, Richard Wacker. I can't even make that up. It was on our business license.
Well, I told you, cadets are the guy who did our training for how to work a ship. His last name was Nut, and his rank was private. And he said that in front of a room full of 14-year-olds and expected none of them to laugh. Hi, I'm Private Nut. For all the 14-year-olds in the room.
I'm laughing now.
Yeah, pretty bad.
He was like, "My name is not funny, dude. I'm 14. That is hilarious. Okay, I'm still laughing at Pauly Shore jokes. All right."
Pauly Shore was a national treasure back then.
You know what's funny? You ever try to watch the stuff that you found funny as a teenager and you watch it as an adult and it's like, my God.
That's not fair for Mitch.
What do you mean? Buster Keaton is still pretty funny to this day. So is the Three Stooges.
Silent films.
Yeah.
Still not that old. I've only got
This
Tom
is why
about
I
2
hope
years.
Mitch never wins the lottery, because all of us are screwed.
Yeah.
His first video on his channel after a while is just going to be a montage of him punching people. How many people want to kick some ass? It's
He's
just
got
a
brass
GoPro.
knuckles.
He's
got brass knuckles made out of money.
No, it's just a GoPro strapped to his fist. So all you see is...
It'd be just like the ending to Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back.
Yeah.
What was that song?
No, just Mitch's head stabs back. That's a lie. Sean and Roy knows Canadian.
Oh man. Yeah. I
My
took a
high
little
school
time breaking
running
down boxes today. That was fun.
Eldon Foreskin was somebody's name apparently. It says Simon Crook.
That's on your 18th birthday kind of name that you go to a courthouse and go, "I'd like to change my name. What would you like?" I don't
my
care.
mother changed her name when
Something
she
that's the same foreskin on it.
It's funny because I call my mom by her original name just to piss her off sometimes. And I started teaching it to my kid.
My mother, there's a certain, because there's different ways of saying Debbie, and there's a certain way of saying Debbie that she hates with a passion. And
I can see the messages coming in right now.
Don't shut up. I know where you live. Your birthday's coming up. I will disown you. Huh?
Yeah.
I wonder who's that. No, I would not say it on a live, but yeah. Let's be honest. I'm sure. Well, except for Jean-Pierre. I mean, you really can't butcher that.
Here's the thing, man. As a kid,
Jean Perrier.
I hated it.
Oh, I stand
Jean
corrected.
Perrier. Hey, Jean Perrier.
Like the water?
Yeah, like the water. Jean Perrier.
You know what? That sounds really good with his southern accent. I mean, it sounds like something you'd see in the South.
Well, people have jacked up my name plenty of times, but
Who Eldon Foreskin was Jewish? Oh, that's
question.
classic.
Question. Was he ever?
Classic.
No. I have a question. Was he ever cut from the football team?
Wow. Did not expect that. That one caught me off guard.
Oh my god. Oh man.
He couldn't.
Oh god.
You made him go.
He's like, I'm out.
Oh man,
that's the kind of thing I would like. I would have just called him if I still had his contact. I would have called him after that.
No. You find out if he's flying into like whatever airport. You stand there holding a sign. It just says his last name. And see if he either acknowledges it or security escorts you off the premises.
Oh god.
Oh man, that's horrible. That is so wrong. You know, it makes me wonder too. Some people that when they name their kid, you have to wonder too, like, do the parent, like, obviously I've never had to name a child, but I always wonder if parents, when they name a kid, like, take that into consideration, what horrors and atrocities that name is going to give that kid.
Well, they should, but obviously some don't, because if you name your child, you know what your last name is. Your last name is Whacker. You're not going to name him Dick or a form of something that could be shortened to Dick. Richard. I mean, Richard Whacker. Seriously?
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was spelled Wacher, but still.
But
come on.
Hey, Pop Epidemic. If I could say that publicly.
What's up,
what's up, Ken?
Half these people were probably high off their ass naming their kids these things, okay?
I know. I worked. Okay, did you guys ever see that movie called The Gate?
Yeah,
it's like an old horror movie. Okay, so you remember the kid with the glasses who knew how to close the gate, and he was knew everything about the occult. I worked with him at a call center in St. Catharines, and he kind of went around the bend and changed his name to 1278. And you can see it on IMDb, like what his legal name is. Because I forget what his real name was. And I was like, no way. So the one day he was at the smoke hole at work when I worked there, and I was like, were you in that? And he just had this look like, yes. And I went, oh, okay, cool. Because I didn't want to push it any further.
Yes, Dick Trickle. Good NASCAR driver.
Well, there's a writer for DC. His name is Speedweed. And he did a bunch of Arrow episodes as well. Because I was watching Arrow once, and it was like, Speedweed. And I was like, no way. That's got to be like an April Fool's or an in-joke or, somebody's nickname. And I looked it up, and it was like, yeah, it's Speedweed. Huh. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this up because usually I try to do it around this time. So I'm going to go clockwise, as I always do, and we'll start with LBD. You got anything happening? Anything going on?
Actually, I decided that I might do 2 of the replicas videos at the same time, depending on how much time each one of them takes. I will start with the more complex one first to see how that goes, but I still have to wait for that to come in. Other than that, I'm pretty much doing the lives as per usual.
Cool. And, well, wrap it up already. Yeah, I'm sure that's, I'm sure, never mind, shut up, Sean. So much to say. Keep it PG. Mitch, so what next live will you be on this time? Some Danish cook show?
Oh, so you don't know, actually, do clocks work differently in Canada?
Yes, they're digital. I mean, in your case, I'm sure in your house they're probably just a bunch of
clockwise. Well, that's not clockwise. You just went 2 to 8.
No, I get the feeling your timepieces are just candles with nails nailed into them.
No, I don't have anything scheduled. I'm sure I'll be back on one of your all's lives and maybe somewhere else. You never know.
True.
My birthday's Wednesday, so
yeah. Hey, buddy, you know what? Dinner's on me. If you can get into town here, we'll go to any restaurant you want.
That's so sweet of you.
I hope if you did show up, he's like looking up like the most expensive place would be about $1,000 plate. Except I don't think we in this attire we would get in.
I've got nice attire.
Oh, I suddenly don't.
We call him tomorrow. He's in the back part of his house burning something.
What are you burning? Nothing. It really wasn't real wool as it goes up in flames.
Fakest gift ever. Nice reference. I like it.
Yeah.
Apply to you. And Quickie, you got anything coming up?
I make videos when I feel like it.
Fair enough.
That's about it.
I can respect that. Until I give. Never racist.
Until I give.
What are you gonna do? Break his thumbs?
Never racing.
I mean, I just watched Casino, so I'm kind of curious as to how you're gonna solve that problem. Ball peen hammer across the hand. Yeah, I got shit. Do I? No, I actually don't have any I got to record some videos this week. So yeah, I have no idea what's coming out this week. It'll be something, that's for sure. It'll be fun. It'll be great. It'll be grand. Next week will be the giveaway for September. Basically, same as always. Got to be here for the giveaway, and it will be a pop. Most likely, it'll be a con pop of some sort because some people backed out of some stuff that I bought for them, and I need to get rid of it. Like I have a damn seal mascot that I have no interest in having.
You mean Slappy?
Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's doesn't fit my collection, and I have no interest in it. It's like a gift card for a bankrupt store. Right. That's a good idea, Fox. I never thought about that. Huh. I'll keep that in my bag of tricks.
Yeah, I'm laughing at Fox's post earlier about giving away spots for people that lost his duck races. And it has 2 names at the bottom of it. It says that you cannot enter.
Yeah. Yeah, he completely went there.
And then I seen LBD trying to get in on it. He's like, "You won one."
Yeah, you just won the other day.
I completely forgot about that, and I just opened the damn box.
Wow.
LBD's memories is amazing. It's spot on.
I want to keep things that matter.
So, Fox, saying you're here for us tonight? You're still here for us tonight?
Oh, buddy, I appreciate it, Fox. It means the world to me, buddy. I can sleep soundly at night knowing that you're here for me emotionally.
You didn't say anything about emotionally.
Sarcasm.
What's that?
It's a type of pastry.
You say circumcision? Are we back to the foreskin guy? Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
I don't think we want to chew the fat on that anymore. And on that note, we are out of here. See you guys later. Night all.